during the past 8 years, since he'd arrived in the United States as a refugee from the Rising of 1848 and declared himself a traitor to the British Crown, Thomas D'Arcy McGee had become increasingly disillusioned and disgusted with the American way of life. Some land of promise this turned out to be. Irish Catholics, he believed, were experiencing a nativist nightmare. They were trapped in urban ghettos. Their priests were being attacked on the streets, and their children were being exposed to every kind of vice. Life in the United States, he wrote, was characterized by a constant nervous excitement, the breakdown of the family, prejudice, exploitation, degradation, urban squalor, violence, corruption, materialism, individualism, celebrity culture, guns on the streets, free love, you name it. Enough was enough. In this morally polluted atmosphere, McGee had turned sharply away from his earlier radicalism and became reborn as an ultra-conservative Catholic. His mission to get his countrymen out of the cities, out of the clutches of Protestant proselytizers, and into self-sustaining Catholic Irish communities far from the eastern seaboard, in the American West, or in the Canadian North. By 1856, he could take it no more, and many Americans could take no more of him. His newspaper, The American Celt, was in trouble. He'd alienated Irish-American Republicans. He'd alienated a significant section of his own church. He'd alienated members of all the major political parties. Even more troubling was the fact that he had 3 young children who were going to grow up in this environment. It was time to get out. My hope is to bring up my children untainted and unmarked by false systems of education or miseducation. McGee to Archbishop Charbonnel of Toronto. And as I cannot isolate my children in this state of society, I am most anxious to take them with that view to Canada. The lifeline, when it came, was thrown by leading members of the St. Patrick's Society of Montreal.